What's up, y'all? It's your girl Nija here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a mini or huge, it might be small to you, might be large to other people, but it's going to be a perfume haul. I recently picked up some new scents and I just thought, why not share them with you guys? Full disclaimer before we get started, the background in my videos are gonna shift a little bit, but that's just because I'm currently in college. I'm home for the summer semester, so I'm moving around a lot and the backgrounds are gonna change, so I hope you guys don't mind that too much. It's kind of out of my control. Before we get into this video, I just want to explain to you guys some things about perfume, just in case you're new to perfume. You might hear people talking a lot about top notes, middle notes or heart notes, and then base notes, and you might not really know what those different terms mean. Well, basically the top note is going to be the initial scent. It's the scent that you smell when you first spray the bottle. It lasts for around 5 to 10 minutes, and then you get into the heart notes or the middle notes. Now these notes are going to last a little bit longer. They're a little bit heavier than the top notes, and then after that you're going to get into your base notes. Now your base notes are going to last around 6 hours depending on the perfume, and that's basically how you get the dry down. That's what you smell last after the perfume has settled onto your skin. Now, perfumes smell different on different people. It depends on your body chemistry. So what smells good on me might not smell as good on you, and what smells really good on you, it might not smell the same on me. So, you know, you really just have to play around with perfumes and figure out what works well with your body chemistry and then what kind of scents you like the most. Most of these perfumes come from fragrancenet.com. That's typically where I order my perfumes, just because it's a bit cheaper on FragranceNet, even though it does take like a little bit longer for my perfumes to come. But you know, I'm willing to wait for a cheaper price. I think I only have one perfume that's from Walmart, and then the rest of them are from FragranceNet. So this very first perfume that I'm going to get into is Bombshell Intense by Victoria's Secret. Now, okay, before I describe how this perfume smells to me, I'm going to give you guys the scent notes to each of these perfumes. This actually is a really simple perfume. So the top note is cherry, the middle note is red peony, and then the base note is vanilla. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing any words wrong. So yeah, pretty simple scent, just 3 notes in the entire fragrance. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I might be a bit dramatic. No, I'm not. These perfumes are gorgeous, but this one, oh my gosh, wait, let me spray it again. This perfume just gives me a really sweet cherry. You know, the scents are really simple, so there's not going to be a whole lot going on in this perfume, but it's really strong and really powerful. Right as I was getting ready to film this video, I actually lost the top. It fell off and it rolled around somewhere, and I have yet to find it, so that's why the top is missing on this. But basically this perfume it's mainly vanilla, and then it's fruity, it's fresh, it's powdery, it's cherry. So it's an overall beautiful fragrance. It's like a sweet cherry pie, but it's not like super sweet. Like, you can still wear this in the hot sun and then it not smell overpowering, and it's still gonna last in the hot weather. I actually wore this around my mom and my aunt, and they smelled it on me, and they just kept asking me like, what are you wearing, it smells so good and stuff like that. And they actually wanted to go ahead and buy this perfume because it just smelled so good. I feel like the longevity in this perfume is really good. I actually sprayed this on to go to bed, because when I get new scents, I like to spray them on before I go to sleep, just to kind of test out the longevity before I actually wear them out in public. I sprayed this on at night, and then when I got up the next morning, I could literally still smell it on my clothes. And then when I came home the next evening and I showered again and I was putting back on my nightgown, I could still smell the scent. Like, I couldn't even put another scent on top of it, just because this scent was so strong. So the longevity of this perfume is really good. I would say you get like I don't really want to give a time frame on it, but if I had to, I would say you can get like 8 hours out of this perfume. Like, it's really going to stick to your clothes. It projects really well, so you know, you can walk into a room and people are going to smell you. You can walk past people and people are really going to smell this scent, and it's not super strong to the point where it's going to be overbearing. So it's a really, really pretty scent. I love this one. This is a flanker to Bombshell, and they have multiple other flankers to this perfume, so I'm not sure how those smell. I just know I ordered this one. I wanted to test it out, and I've been in love with it ever since. This is my third bottle, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I'm gonna always keep this one in my collection because I love it. This next fragrance is Rose Rush by Paris Hilton, and the bottle is just gorgeous. Like, I love this bottle. As you can see, it's a nice curvy figure, really beautiful, and then it has like this top part, like a I don't know what you call those things, but y'all know what I'm trying to say, like a sweetheart neckline to this. So it's really, really pretty. I'm actually not a big fan of pink, but you know, the bottle is gorgeous. The top notes to this fragrance is rose petals, lychee, and neroli. And then the middle notes are going to be May rose, papaya, peony. And then the base notes are going to be white musk, amber, and cedar. Now, this perfume to me, it smells... It smells really, really girly to me. Like, I can picture a girly girl wearing this. The rose in it is very, very heavy. It's mainly a rose scent, but it also smells really fresh, and I think that amber gives it a little sensual touch. I really like amber in my perfumes. I feel like it just adds that sensuality, and it gives it more depth, so that way it's not just a flat fragrance. This is a really youthful fragrance. It's not youthful to the point where it smells really childish, but it just smells like, you know, like a young woman could wear this scent. If you don't like rose, then I probably wouldn't recommend this, or maybe you can still try it. Like, you might still like it because it's not just a rose scent. Like I said, it's rose, it's fresh, it's floral, it's fruity, it's a little musky. So I really like this. The longevity of this is, I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's not horrible. Like, it's definitely better than a body spray, but I would say you can get maybe like 3 hours out of this perfume. It's actually a really strong perfume, but I feel like with the other notes in there, it makes it not as strong. I can definitely see this being my everyday scent. It's really pretty, kind of light, but not really, and it's really fresh, so I really love this. It kind of, if you've ever smelled the Dove Rose body wash, then that's pretty much what this smells like, but you know, just a little bit more. My next fragrance is going to be a fragrance that is true to my heart. It's actually my very first big girl fragrance. It was actually bought as a gift to me, and it kind of jump-started my whole perfume obsession. So this next perfume is the Versace Bright Crystal Absolute. Now, a lot of people rave about the Versace Bright Crystal, the regular one, but I've actually never smelled that one. I've never tried it, so I don't really know the difference between both of these scents. I just know I really like this one. It's the first one I've ever had, so like I said, I always keep it with me. The top notes in this fragrance is pomegranate, yuzu, and water notes. And then the middle notes are going to be peony, raspberry, lotus, and then magnolia, while the base notes are going to be musk, mahogany, and amber. This scent to me, it reminds me of the Rose Rush by Paris Hilton, but this one is a bit fresher. I'm not too sure how to describe it. I'm not a perfume expert, so I'm just telling you guys what I smell and doing my best to try to give you guys an insight to what these perfumes actually smell like. So just bear with me. With this one, I feel like because of the raspberry and the pomegranate that's in this, it gives it more of a juicy element to it. So it definitely adds a bit more wow factor. And then this one also has rose, so you can tell that it's going to be a more fresh fragrance. Typically, fresh scents or citrusy scents, they're not going to last as long. Like, you can still get a good bit of longevity, but they're not going to last as long as a scent with darker notes in it, but I really enjoyed this scent. It definitely projects really well. A lot of people around me can smell this scent. Every time I wear this, I get tons and tons of compliments on it. It's a really, really pretty, beautiful scent. I love this one. So this next scent is my all-time favorite scent. I think I am on my third bottle of this, but if I run out of this one, I'm just gonna keep buying it and buying it and buying it. This is the Versace Crystal Noir. Now this is the EDP. A lot of people rave about the EDT. I've actually never owned an actual bottle of the EDT, but I did have a sample from Scentbird, and personally I just feel like both of these fragrances are the same, like the EDT and the EDP. I don't really smell much of a difference, but then again, I'm not a perfume expert, so you know, other people might be able to smell a difference that I'm not picking up on. Now the top notes in this fragrance is pepper, ginger, cardamom, and the middle notes are coconut, gardenia, orange blossom, peony, and then the base notes are going to be sandalwood, musk, and amber. And again, there's that amber note that I love in my fragrances. It just gives it a sensual, sexy type of vibe to it. I love that. Now this fragrance is classified as a warm spicy, a fresh spicy, a little powdery, a little musky, a little sweet. So it's kind of a whole lot in one. That's pretty much what this scent is. I get the most compliments when I wear this one. This is a scent that projects and is also a scent that lasts. I'm not even gonna cap to y'all. I wore this shirt like 2 days ago because I actually filmed this video and then I wanted to go back and redo it with like a more cleaner background. So when I went to put this shirt on again today, I can actually still smell the perfume from like 2 days ago. So that should tell you like this is a very strong perfume. It lasts long. It projects really, really well. I actually wore this to work one time. Normally I don't like to wear my super nice perfumes to work, but you know, I was just testing it out. It was around the time I first got it, and I was walking up behind a co-worker and he stopped what he doing. He turned around and he was like, "Oh, I knew that was you. Like, I could smell your perfume. It smells really, really good." And that kind of took me by surprise because, you know, it had been a couple hours since I had sprayed this one, so I didn't think anyone could actually smell it on me. But just getting that compliment made me like, oh, okay, like this is a scent that I can just keep in my collection. Like, people actually smell it on me. And then one time I went out with my cousin and the waiter, she just kept smelling it and she had to ask me what it was. And yeah, I was just like, okay, like this is my scent. It smells so amazing on me. It mixes so well with my chemistry. This is a peppery type of scent. The pepper in this is really prominent. Like, it gives it that that spicy element to it, and then the coconut is very prominent in this one as well, but it's not a floral type of tropical coconut that you might be used to. This is more of a deep and sensual coconut. I really love this. I feel like it adds a creaminess to it and it really helps to blend all the spices together in this perfume. It's a darker scent, but it's a little bit sweet. It's a little fresh. Like, a lot of people describe this as being like a shampoo type of smell, which I can agree. I can agree with those comments, but it's a whole lot more than that. It's more spicy and sweet than it is fresh, and it's really long lasting. This is like my everyday scent because I just know when I wear it, people are going to compliment me, people are going to smell it. It can be a bit overpowering. Like, this is a really strong scent because of the spicy notes that are in this one, but oh well. Now this next scent is a scent that was recommended to me. I actually found it off of Amazon for like $25. This is the Bella Flower by Gemina B. I've never heard of that brand before, but you know, I just thought, why not give it a try? So the top notes in this is going to be coffee, lychee, bergamot orange, and then the heart notes are going to be plum, sandbag jasmine, and orange blossom. And then the base notes are going to be tonka, coca, vanilla, and sandalwood. And as you can kind of tell by the base notes, that this is like a dark, this is like a dark sweet scent. I can definitely smell that plum fragrance in this perfume. It's a really, really, really good scent. Now initially This scent reminded me of Olympia by Paco Rabanne, which is like a really heavy amber scent, but I also have notes of vanilla and salt. And then the salt to me adds like a really rubbery type of element to it in the initial spray, and then it dries down to like a really heavy sweet type of scent, and that's what this one really reminded me of. I've actually never owned Olympia by Paco Rabanne, but I had a sample of it from Fragrance Net and I was spraying it all the time, so I got pretty familiar with the scent. I was actually gonna buy it, but now I don't know, since I have this one. I mean, I might still buy it because they're really different. Like once this settled, it's a completely different scent, but the initial spray to me just kept reminding me of Olympia Intense. I don't know if I said it was Olympia, but it's the Olympia Intense one. I definitely don't smell coffee in this. I've smelled other coffee scents where the coffee was very heavy, but I feel like it's kind of disappearing in this scent. Like I don't really smell it at all. And then lychee, if you've never smelled lychee scents or don't know what lychee is, it basically gives perfume a really sweet element. And then it also has vanilla and coca in this one as well, so you can kind of tell that this is a really sweet scent, like a nighttime scent. You know, you can wear your perfumes anytime you want. I would wear this one at night or like in the winter time. I'm kind of iffy about the bottle. I like the overall design of it. Like it's black in the middle and then it has this little clear outlining on it, but I hate this bow, so I'm probably going to end up taking it off because I just hate the bow. Like I don't like how that looks. It looks really old-fashioned and cheap to me, but yeah, it's a really pretty scent. It's unique, but like I said, it reminds me of the Olympia Intense, and that's a pretty unique scent as well. I mean, how many perfumes do you know that have salt in them? So I really enjoyed this one, and it's only like $25. So if you want to give it a try, go ahead. It's a safe blind buy because it's not as expensive. Normally, I would not recommend blind buying perfumes, especially like with the Versace Crystal Noir. I would not recommend blind buying that perfumes because the reviews on that one are like half and half. Some people really love it and some people really hate it, so you really have to be careful and make sure you're smelling your fragrances before you actually buy them. But because this one is pretty cheap, it's like a decent price, then you know this is a safer option. And now that we got those scents out the way, I want to get into my new favorite. Well, it's not my favorite, but it's my favorite newer scent because my overall favorite scent is the Versace Crystal Noir, but this is the Rebel Fleur Love Always by Rihanna. Now, a lot of people really like the original Rebel Fleur, but to me, I just couldn't get into it. Like, the patchouli in that perfume was just too prominent for me. If you don't know what patchouli smells like, it basically is like an earthy type of scent, like almost like dirt or like plants or leaves. So you know, you can kind of understand why a lot of people don't really like that scent, and I'm one of those people. Like, I don't really like patchouli. It has to be done really well in order for me to actually get a scent that has patchouli in it. But with the Rebel Fleur Love Always, it actually has the same exact notes that are in the original one. The only difference I feel like is the measurement of the different notes to it. Like, this one is giving me more of that sensual coconut that's in Versace Crystal Noir. Like, it's giving me that type of vibe, but this one has plum in it and it's very airy. Like, it's the same vibe to me, but completely different at the same time. Like, the only similarities to those is the sensual, dark and deep coconut. Now, the top notes in this fragrance is plum, red berries, and peach. The middle notes are going to be that coconut, tuberose, violet, and hibiscus, and then the base notes are going to be vanilla, patchouli, amber, and musk. So this is a very deep fragrance. Very deep, very dark. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I feel like the main notes in this one that I really smell is the vanilla, the coconut, the patchouli, and to me the plum. The amber note is pretty prominent as well to me. Now this perfume to me, it gives me date night. Like I feel like you can wear this in the daytime as well because of the more fruity floral type of notes that's in this one, but I feel like it's better paired for the nighttime because this is a really strong heavy hitter type of scent. The vibe that I get from this is, okay, when I think of this perfume, I just picture a beautiful woman sitting at the bar with, you know, she's got her hair done, maybe some loose curls, and she got on this bright red dress that just hugs her curves, and then she's just sitting at the bar all by herself with this dark but mysterious vibe to her. And then, you know, she has her makeup done and it's done very lightly. It's just done to accentuate her beauty, but there's just something alluring about her. Like she leaves an imprint in your head. Like that's the vibe that I get from this. Like very sexy. The Versace Crystal Noir is a very sexy perfume as well, but I feel like this one you can wear it more in the daytime without it really being a problem. This one just, it mainly gives me like nighttime, daytime, like a businesswoman. Like it smells very expensive. It's very inexpensive, but it smells really expensive, really good. I love this one. I've been wearing it like almost every single day since I got it. As you can see, like I put a little bit of a dent in this perfume already. I mean, I feel like the dent on this one is misleading because the bottle has like this very narrow top to it and then it gets wider at the bottom, so it can look like you have less in here than you actually do. So yeah, but you know, I've made a pretty big dent in it as already. Like this is the 3.4 ounce bottle, and I got this one off Fragrance Net as well. I actually haven't seen it in stores anywhere else, so I don't really know where else it will be available. If you guys know any information on that, then let me know, because if I can buy it for like the same price in store, I would prefer to do that, because I hate waiting for my perfumes. Now the vibe that this gives me is kind of the same vibe that's in this, the Into the Night. They smell very similar to each other. Let me see. Yeah, they smell similar to each other, but I feel like this one is a bit more sexy, a bit more mature. So I really like this one. It might even be really good to pair with this, but it's a really pretty scent. I love this. I'm about to order more bottles because I just can't get enough of this scent. And it's the longevity and the projection of this one is probably like second to the Versace Crystal Noir. Like super long longevity, projects really well. You walk into a room and people are gonna smell you wearing this. Like there's no way they cannot smell you. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment down below, and of course don't forget to turn that bell notification on right after you hit that subscribe button. Thank you all for watching this video. I really hope I did a good job explaining these scents to you. You can drop any questions you may have down below in the comment section, and of course I will answer your questions. Now that is all for today's video. You guys have an amazing day.